I realized that midway through my relationship with Brie is that I was communicating love to her, but she would come to me and tell me, like, even sometimes crying, like, I don't feel love from you. And it's like, I'm looking at like, yo, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. Like, how are you not feeling love? But then realizing like, yo, you were speaking Spanish, but she understands like Chinese in a sense. And it's like, no matter how clear and how much you break it down in Spanish, if she speaks Chinese, it don't matter how well you break it down in Spanish, she ain't gonna understand it. So you,
Prime, give an example of this. So Dre he would do all the things, right? Almost like it was like he was like perfect, and I'm like, so then why do I feel how I feel? And it was simple things like holding my hand when we're crossing the street, or like if we're in public, like putting your arm around me, and like doing things that for me, my love language being physical touch makes me feel loved. Even something as simple as if we're laying in bed and when we first get into the bed, like snuggling me like immediately, like I'm like I just feel loved. But if I go to snuggle him and he's like, wait, hold on, I'm doing something, I'm like and it's like I'm shut down, and it's like so simple. He's doing nothing wrong per se, but just when I had to explain like I like X, Y, and Z because it makes me feel like X, Y, and Z, then he's like, ah, gotcha. So now, even though he can love me through all of the other ways that, he receives love or that he knows how to love me, he has to be like intentional with showing me the love that I desire in the way that I desire it. Doesn't mean that if he doesn't hold my hand, I'm like, you literally logically don't love me because you've shown me through actions. It's like, no, just hold my hand. And it took you like it took like a few months for you to like do it naturally, and now it's like it's supernatural because we had that conversation years ago. But for me, I was afraid to tell him, and even in saying it, I was like, I don't want to say I don't feel loved because you're doing all the things, you're just not doing this particular thing. And it was hard for me to like put my words together to explain it. But when I did explain it, he was able to receive it because his love language is words of affirmation. So when I communicate with him, he looks at that as love. Like, you're trying to communicate that to me, shows me you care. You're not yelling, you're not ignoring me. So it's like love languages and the way that people receive stuff, it like layers on top of each other. And you have to like know your person, know how they're going to receive you, and then also not hold it in. But when Dre said love is not honest or
communication.